My name is Noah Hayner. I'm 22 years old and from Bennington, Vermont.
So Noah was our first victim in the bear games. Noah, what did you think? Was it everything you expected, or?
It was everything but more, but the only part that I didn't expect quite was the physical demand of it, the hiking, and just how fast paced it is, and your adrenaline's running the whole time, but it's so strenuous.
We got Ryder that we're getting collared.
Yeah, this is Henry over here, Brownhead.
Brownhead
This
Henry.
is Andy. Andy and Henry are brothers.
Nice.
Yeah. Over there we got Heck, Smoke, and Maddie.
Heck. Here, Heck. Smoke right in
That's Smoke, yeah.
So to bear hunt, there's a lot of driving involved. It's a lot of driving. I mean, you drive around until the dogs pick up on a smell. With any hunt, locating your game is the first chore you need to do. So with bear hunting, you're driving around a lot. And we did a lot of that in the beginning of it until your strike dog catches the scent of a bear. So the driving aspect, we've gone down a few roads back and forth and the dogs wouldn't catch them on the scent. We'd get the strike dog might think she got a scent, let her out, still nothing, and you just drive and drive and drive until
We're off and running, guys. That one, because I'm telling you, she's sailing.
Leading the pack, and she didn't stop and wait.
She ain't waiting.
She was over 100 yards up in there.
You watch, it would get going. Probably the purple dog, which is my Andy dog and my Henry dog, they'll get ahead of her. But they're younger dogs, they get screwed up. She'll just keep right on and coming. She'll straighten it out, and then they'll go again.
Y'all excited?
oh yeah.
They'll stay there all day. So I've had them there 6-7 hours at the tree.
My thought is, like I said, it's 1.4. We'll hike 1.3, and they decide to come down.
That's what you gotta watch.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done that.
We walked 2.5 miles in here one day, and they come down when we got 50 yards from the tree.
Yeah.
We got about 1.5 miles to walk to a tree. See if we can get this chap over here his first bear.
1.5 miles. That's not bad. We're 1.5 miles away. No.
So after the dogs have gotten the bear treed and we were leaving the truck, they were about a little over 1 mile away. Well, you soon realize 1 mile is a long way, especially when you're going through woods, which is thick with bushes, and you're up and down hills and cross a stream here and there. It becomes a very long distance and very tiring.
Within a 1/4 mile, buddy.
Vermont definitely ain't flat.
Everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to our Vermont black bear hunt. At this point, I just ran 1.5 miles up a mountain trying to keep up with Noah Hayner, who was trying to keep up with our master houndsman, Scott Morse.
Your adrenaline will kick in when you get close, but we can really hear them. And you ain't long getting in there.
And that was just the beginning of the chaos.
So we get to the bear, and I get the gun up to the tree and the scope on the bear, and my scope is crooked, which at that moment, with the adrenaline going through your body, your heart kind of drops for a second. Right there, Kevin was able to fix my scope and adjust it, and everything's going so fast, the dogs are so loud, everything's chaotic, and you're like in the moment. And I get the gun up to the tree and pull the trigger and just click.
Oh, there's one in it. Misfire.
And in that moment, that was where it really became so much pressure, a lot of added pressure, which then I just ejected that bullet. So after the chaos, it only took 2 shots, and after that, the rush of it just comes down, because all the chaos, and then it's just.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Look at me, you've got no turf left. The dog's done good, man. That's pretty awesome.
Your first big game animal, ain't it?
First big game.
I've been hunting for 9 years with no luck until I met Kevin Hoyt last spring, in which I harvested my first bird. And to me, a bear was a huge trophy and a huge accomplishment. I've always dreamed of harvesting, and Kevin and Scott gave me a great opportunity to fulfill that.
I'm about ready to die. These guys, our guides here, Scott Morris and the crew, are like half mountain goat. They just ran us 2 miles up the side of a mountain. Well, cool. Well worth that, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Last year we treed 39 bear.
Wow.
And, you know, and these guys was just puppies.
Yeah.
And-
What'd you say?
and-
This is 68
68.
since June?
I want to be.
Phenomenal. It's a nice bear. Nice first bear. Okay, can you imagine getting swiped by them things?
This is.
And you see how lovable my dogs are.
I know,
They're
they are.
lovable.
They're lap dogs.
Good boy.
Until you put them on a bear, then it's like a light switch.
No, why are you shaking?
Wicked. I know. Look at it. I'm vibrating too. I just about had a heart attack on the way up the hill.
Down here.
Awesome first bear. Congrats, all.
Thank you.
And you see that bear was a couple hundred yards off the road.
Yeah.
Where
He
they
must have
struck
been.
him.
He must have
He
been.
never cried. You wait till we get one. You get one that crosses the road.
Yeah, they
You can box and hop him right up and down in the back of the truck.
This ain't no guided, paid guided hunt. Get the dragon. Better them than me. And as all hunters know, that's where the real work starts. If you think 1.5 miles is a long way up a mountain, it seems like 10 times further going back down.
We're going pretty good, believe it or not. We're on the turn.
Good boy.
Where the river goes like this.
Yeah.
We're getting down there.
Several hours later, we finally made it out of the woods and onto the reporting station. Another incredible memory from the great outdoors. And then we were on to the next one.